All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and have some water close by. I'm gonna start a timer for myself. Got about 2 more minutes to let people log in. But if you are ready, you got your water, you got your mat out, let's go ahead, start moving. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna bring this foot, left foot out, right hand out. So we're gonna step in and then reach up. So we're kind of doing that wood chopper here, getting that nice torso twist. So on the way down over that knee, shoulders over the knee, I'm square with the ground, and then I'm reaching up to the ceiling. Just kind of getting that body moving, feeling all those tight sore muscles. Actually moving when you're sore is amazing, helps get that lactic acid out. It also really helps build the awareness of the muscles, and you'd be amazed at what you can do when you're sore. Good, let's go ahead and do 3, 2, and 1. Good, we bring that foot back to center. Now let's rotate that right foot out, left foot to that knee. Again, rotate it out, that hand comes to the knee, stays close to the body. You reach all the way up to that ceiling. Getting that weightless wood chopper is warming up right now. Whew, happy Friday. Awesome job for those of you. I see a few names that have been here all week. Great job. Definitely pat yourself on the back. 5 days in. Hard work should be starting to pay off here. Let's go ahead for 3, 2, and 1. Good. So now you're going to go ahead, step and reach. So opposite leg, opposite arm. Kind of just keeping it a little bit lighter today than the rest of the week. We've done a lot. Actually, keep track of this for myself. Might be a little tight in that core and in those arms, so I'm trying to get us to stretch out those areas. Good. We're going to switch this up a little bit. And what we're going to do here in the next movement, as we're just moving our body, beginner 15, is what we're going to do is this, we're going to have that wide stance, a little bit wider than those shoulders. And I'm going to tap now from the back. So I'm using a little bit of my coordination, tapping the bottom of my foot. Good. I'm starting to move, get a little warm up in. Stay nice and light on those feet. Pushing off on the inside of that foot and the opposite leg. We switch sides. Nice job. Great job, everybody that made it today and the whole week. Have another newsletter coming out Monday, just reminding you of the classes we have through Cox Fitness. Next Wednesday, there is no class. I'll be at the dealer.com town hall. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to get that jumping jack. I want everybody today, if they can and they have the capability, to add that jump. If you're really good here at the jumping jack, something you're used to, let's go ahead and add a little bit of a coordination move here, crossing the legs and the arms, switching with each rep. Keeping the arms perpendicular to the floor. Deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. All right. let's go ahead, bring it to our backs. Oh, okay. Weight by the heels. We're gonna go for that glute hip ridge raise, sliding the foot again. Heels are by the glutes. So good. Rotate that pelvis towards the belly button, brace that lower back into the ground, squeeze those glutes, and you're up. Bring those arms above the shoulders if you wish, or keep them by your side, palms on the ground. Here we go. Let's transfer that weight to the right leg, left leg out, and bring it in. Switch sides. All right, let's hold this at the top for 3, 2, 1. Bring the opposite leg out. Keep those hips high for 3, 2, 1. And let's go ahead and switch. We are up for 3, 2, 1. Opposite leg. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Hold in center for 3, 2, 1. Opposite leg out. And keep those hips high for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center, counting from 3, 2, 1. And switch. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. 3, 2, 1. Bring that opposite leg out for 3, 2, 1. And let's hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and slowly lower to the ground. And let's go ahead and bring it onto our sides, slowly coming up. We'll come on the mat. Now I'm going to have you guys come into tabletop. So we're going to go right into bird dog. For this one today, what I want you to do is let's go ahead and put our toes down, keeping that tabletop. Bring your knees off the ground a few inches and hold for 10, 9, 8, keeping that core braced. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to the ground. And then we're going to hit that bird dog. So we bring the knee and elbow together and reach out. Good job. Bring it back to center and switch. Crunch in together at the bottom. And then bring that arm and leg out. One nice long line. Bring it to center. Toes down. Back to the bear hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down the center, right into the crunch, and extend for that nice bird dog. And bring it back to center, crunch it together, and bring it out. Good. I think it's number 2. We're going to go ahead and do 3 more. Really hitting those shoulders. And here we go. Bring those knees up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down the center. Bring it out. And get that nice reach. Drive to the heel. Toes down. Switch side. Nice solid line from that wrist through that head and through that heel. And bring it to center. 2 left. Let's go back up for 10. If you need to do 5, that's fine too. Weights in those toes. Knees are up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right, let's get that crunch. Elbow to knee and reach for that bird dog. Nice and long. Grab a broomstick and I came up to you and I put it on your back. Switch. It would balance perfectly. You'd be one beautiful, nice long line. And bring it back to center. Awesome job here. Hopefully those shoulders start to burn. Toes down. Knees up a few inches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Good. Knees down. Come in for that crunch. Elbow to knee, and reach. Drive through that heel. Everything is engaged. You're pushing with the hand. You're pushing with the heel. And switch. Whole back side of that body is working, especially those glutes. And bring it to center. Good. Let's go ahead and shake out those arms for a second. We're going to go plank hold. We're going to be on our forearms. You have an option of being on your knees, using the toes. If you need to raise yourself up a little bit, use something like a pillow or a dresser or a chair if you want to be at that incline. Makes it a little bit more manageable. What we're going to do today in that plank is, if you want, you can be on your toes. I suggest a wide stance if you're going to be on your toes, because we're going to bring our arms to 12 and to 3. Just making it increasingly harder as we develop our strength. Make sure when you're doing that, you're not when that arm comes up, you're not rotating the hips. So the hips stay square to the ground. Just stay a nice line from my hips to the ground. Another option is you can be on those forearms if you wish, and then on your toes, or you can hold on the knees. All right. Pick your poison. Knees, toes, forearms, or palms. Just make sure that elbow is directly underneath that shoulder, or that palm is directly underneath my shoulder. I want that structural integrity. I don't want to damage my shoulders by bringing my hand out, or really also my shoulder and my wrist and my elbow if my arms are too close to my hips. All right, so here we go. Let's bring it up. And let's go 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and back to center. Hips are square. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, center. Good. Let's go ahead and do 2 more on each side. 12, 3, 12, center, 12, 3, 12, center. Switching every other one, hopefully. 12, 3, 12, center, and 12, 3, 12, center. Bring it down. Stretch it out in that downward dog. Woo! So today we're going into push-ups next. I'm going to give 2 options on these push-ups. Option number 1, you're going to do more with the lats and with the shoulders. You're going to be on those knees. You're going to hopefully get that chest to the deck and up. Elbows are out. Option number 2 is you're in that downward dog. We're getting way more shoulders here. So you're going to be up in that downward dog, and you're going to bring that head to the ground and bring it back up. So I'll let you pick what you want to do for that push-up today, kind of picking your own challenge of the day. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. And feel free we're going to try and do 10 repetitions. Take a break, maybe switch it up. Here we go. Let's go up into that push-up of your choice. So we're in that pike push-up. We're on our knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! On my knees. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Wow, that was awesome. A good shoulder blast right there. Let's go back and bring it to that cardio. So here is something I did at the intermediate class the other day. I'm going to give it to you guys. We're going to do 4 hops into a lunge. So the way it's going to work is we're going to start in that lunge position, back foot off the ground, get into the bottom of that lunge. We're going to bring it up 1, 2, 3, 4. Same leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into that lunge. Not going at quite the same intensity. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into that lunge. Let's go ahead and switch sides. All right, toes off the ground, down to that lunge. Let's go ahead and hop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to that lunge, 90 degrees in the front, 90 in the back. Let's bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to that lunge. And bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And rest it up. All right. Awesome job for that beginner class today. If you would like, let's go ahead and roll right into the intermediate. I'm going to be giving some modifications. We'll be hitting a little bit more intensity, but you guys can feel free to modify the movements, all right? So we're going to start with a few walkouts here, just to get those that are signing on a little bit of a warm up. Hit legs stay straight, back is flat, round it out to those toes, walk it out to that plank. From this plank, add that push up. You can go from the knees, chest to the ground, and up. Walking it back one hand from a time. You can also do that push up from the toes. All right, if you don't have the mobility on that walkout, let's go ahead and modify that movement. Let's do the first part, legs straight, back flat as long as you can. Once you feel it in those legs, round it out to those toes. If you can't go down anymore, let's go ahead, bring those knees, start bending down so your hands get to the ground, and slowly walk it out to that tabletop. Put those knees down, walk your hands underneath your shoulders once you're getting that nice long plank from your shoulders to your hips. Add that push up. Let's walk it back to tabletop with our hands. And then let's go ahead and go back into those toes and walk it back into that plank. Good. Let's go ahead and do one more. I'm going to start a timer. You guys are on it. Should be in that plank and walking it back up. Oh, wow, we're gonna like jump into this. Maybe we need to. Okay, we're gonna start on our mats. We're gonna do crab ankle tap. So we're gonna have our heels nice and close to our glutes, our hands right behind us, fingers facing back. We're gonna raise those hips. From here, nice and slowly and controlled, we're gonna reach our hand to our toe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's go ahead and roll it right on over to mountain climbers. We're gonna go in through these movements. We'll hit them again with some higher intensity here. Mountain climbers, into that plank. Let's go ahead, modify it for yourself by just stepping forward and back. Here you go, staying flat as a board. If this feels good for you, you can go ahead and rotate those feet. Nice and quick. Keep those hands underneath the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to those knees. Shake out those arms. Stand it up. Has anybody ever heard of a gorilla burpee? Because we're doing that next. A gorilla burpee is, we're going to go, losing the balance, lunge, and we're going to jump to that air squat and up into that burpee. So it's a jumping lunge on each leg into a jumping air squat and a burpee. It's Friday. Let's go for 10. Here we go. 10 gorilla burpees. Jumping lunge, lunge, squat, and burpee. Feel free to just step back, lunge, lunge, air squat, step into that burpee. If you're rolling from that beginner class, it's perfectly still moving. Here we go. 2, 3. Nice job. 4. 5. 6. Here we go. 7. 8. 9. Last one. Whew. Amazing job. 10. Grab that water. Oh, that was a good one. All right, from here, we just did the level 1 beginner class today. We did the pike push-up. We're going to do that today again. I mentioned in the first class, option number 1, hitting more chest and lats by doing push-ups from your knees. And option number 2 is pressing it up into downward dog and doing those push-ups from the pike position to get a whole blast of shoulders. Let's go up for 5. We're going to do 2 sets and push it up with a little break in the middle. Hips are up. All right, elbows go out. Bring that head to the ground and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest it. Shake it out. Go for 10 seconds here. Rest. 3, 2, 1. Push it back up and push up from that pike position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's bring it up and shake it out. Whew. All right, let's go back to the crab ankle taps. So your heels close to the ground. I'm going to watch this timer. We're going to hit 30 seconds here. Heels to the glutes. I'm still tired from those burpees. Hips up. Here we go. Good job. If you need to, just hold in this position. In a nice tabletop position, open the shoulders. Keep those glutes up. Squeeze tight. You don't have to hit the top of the toe. Crab walk is a weakness. Here we go. We got 8, 7, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. All right, back to those mountain climbers. In 15 seconds, we're going to hit 30. Picking your own intensity. All right, palms on the shoulders. Here we go. And get those knees down all the way to those elbows, flat as a plank at the bottom. If you feel good, go ahead and rotate those feet nice and quick. Good job. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Stand it up. I don't know if you guys know what's next. Gorilla burpee. We're going for a minute. And another 15 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping lunge, squat, jump into that burpee. Jumping lunge, squat, and burpee. Here we go. Keep this up. Woo. All right, 40 seconds down, 20 seconds to go. Let's move. Keep that form as you become aerobically fatigued. And bring it up. Awesome time. Woo. Get those hearts going. Coming down for 30 seconds. High intensity interval training. With all that hard work, you get some rest to recover and hit those next sets well. Here we go. Down to the knees. We're going in that pike push-up for 5. And go. Into that plank. Bring the head to the ground. And up. And that downward dog. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knees to the ground. Rest it out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to pike or push-ups from your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knees to the ground. Good. Shake it out. All right. Let's stand it up. We're going to hit some intervals here. Let's go high knees. So we're going to go 20 seconds of high knees. Getting those knees as high as you can get them into 20 seconds of butt kickers. And we're going to roll right into it. 40 on, 20 off. And that's how we're finishing nice and strong here. And go. Get those knees up. Pump those arms. Legs will follow. Get that intensity nice and high. Get those knees nice and high. If you have to, remove that hop. Just keep moving. Get those knees up in that stationary movement here. And butt kicker, same thing. You don't have to hop. Get those heels right to the glutes. And here we go. Get them up, get them up, get them up. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds off. You're gonna hit this 3 times. Awesome job, everybody. Here we go, 10 seconds. We're going again, high knees. 3, 2, 1, and go. Get those legs up. Right off the balls of those feet. So light. 10 seconds. And hopefully everybody's diet is going as well as you're crushing this workout. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Kick those glutes. Heels up. Keep this up. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo. 20 seconds. Last set. Get a quick stretch. Awesome job to everybody that's on for the intermediate class. Here we go. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Here we go. Try and pick up that pace a little bit quicker. Knees up, knees up, knees up, knees up, knees up. Let's go. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick the heels up, heels up, heels up. Knees are down, heels to the butt. Kick it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Thanks for those that have joined me for this beginner and intermediate session. Rolling right into that advanced class here. Let's go ahead, if you are still with me, stretch out that hip flexor here. Weights in that ball of the rear foot. Bring it back. Let's open it up, stretch it out, switch legs. Woo! Get that nice stretch in front of that hip. Probably so tight from all the sitting we do. All right, for my advanced class, 12:30. We're doing a chipper today. You're gonna want some dumbbells for yourself. I would suggest lighter. You do what you work with when in COVID, so all I have are 15s. So I might need to take breaks. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna warm up some of these movements. Oh. And we'll warm up some of these movements and then we'll go into the workout. I wanna go for at least 20 minutes. So if we finish what we designed in the workout, just go for a whole nother round. So don't stop in under those 20 minutes. If you're not done in those 20 minutes, just keep going till you finish, right? We're gonna do this at our own pace. I can't see you guys. And so I don't really know where we are at, where you might be at, but you might be faster than me, you might be slower, depends on the weights you have. So what we're gonna do, first thing we're gonna do is close grip, chest press. We're gonna bring it onto the ground. Heels are onto the ground. We're gonna properly brace our core and rotate that pelvis towards the belly button, squeezing that lower back. You'll feel it when you do that. When you rotate your hips, go right into the ground. You're gonna keep your palms facing each other and bring it down to that chest and up. We're gonna do 50, 50 of these. It doesn't mean you have to do 50 unbroken. It all depends on how much weight you have, how you're feeling today. But I want you to do 50 if you have to take a break. Take short sets, equal short breaks. If you do a really long set, you're gonna need a little bit of a longer break. Don't go to the point where you start failing reps. From there, we're gonna stand it up. And we are going to go into a nice wide sumo stance, okay? From here, sumo squat, essentially deadlift, bring it down, nice and low. You can hold your dumbbells parallel. I like to keep them together. Keeping that chest up, right? Keeping that good forms here. Bending down in that wide stance with your dumbbells going in between the legs. Shoulder blades pinched back. I'm not bending through on a deadlift. I'm not also rounding my back, okay? So keeping that chest up, getting that squat. 50 of those. Then really gonna feel that in the groin later. And then the legs, then we're gonna put one dumbbell to the side. We're gonna use one. For some of you, Amber, this might be a new movement. We're gonna have one foot out, one foot aligned with the top of the mat. We're gonna do some wood choppers. Slight bend in this knee. You're gonna be right in line with that knee. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna zip it up to that chest. And once you get to the chest, rotate it all the way up, okay? Make sure when you come to the top that you're lining up your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder, and that you're not out here with that dumbbell, okay? Just to keep the structural integrity there, keep our joints safe. So we're gonna hit that. Get that nice rotation there in the torso. 50. So I do suggest once you hit 25, switch that dumbbell, switch those feet. Let's go ahead and hit the other side for 3, 2. Hopefully you're not just watching me and you're actually doing some of these movements for that warm up. Okay, we got the wood chop. 50 of those. You just join me for some high knees and butt kickers. We're doing 50 high knees to butt kickers. You can switch at any point. So that's what I'm saying. So you can do 5, 5, 5 and do essentially 10 sets. So what I want you to do is to keep the intensity high as a body weight movement, so let's not take a break in it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is 5 high knees to 5 butt kickers. Then I'm gonna go back to high knees, butt kickers. So what it's gonna look like is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm already at 20, all right? So let's go ahead and do that again. Join me for the 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. From there, we're going to go into single arm again. I don't really know what I was thinking on this one. This one's going to slow us the heck down. This is where we're going to hit our 20 minutes. Single arm, dumbbell, burpee, clean to press. So you're gonna bring one arm down to that dumbbell, one arm to the ground. You're gonna hit that burpee. You're gonna jump it up, and you're gonna bring this up. You're gonna zip it up your center line and bring it all the way up that shoulder. So from here, that's what it should look like, okay? Keep it really close to the body. That elbow stays out, and then you rotate it once you get to that chest and press it up. If you need to, bring it to your shoulder and then press it up, keeping that movement solid. Okay, we just did one on one side. Let's go ahead and hit one on the other side. Get that burpee.
Hey, Ilka, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is this like a double press but single arm?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, so get that burpee, bring it up to the center. I say for this one, switching every other rep or every few reps is probably a good idea. Don't do 50 on one arm, make sure you switch. All right, does everybody feel good? We get started. I'll set a timer to make sure.
How many of those butt kicker things, the high knee butt kickers, we're doing 50 of everything?
We're doing 50 of everything.
Okay.
I don't know, some of you might be ahead of me depending too, like on your, what weights you're using and stuff. So just a reminder, I have it written down. So close grip press from there, and that might take people on their own time. So then next thing you're gonna do is sumo deadlifts, and I'll keep you posted from there as we're working. So if you finish those presses, go right to the sumo with the dumbbell, down and up. All right, let's go ahead and set this clock. Hopefully everybody feels warmed up. Here we go. Close grip. Chest press. We're going at least 20 minutes. If you finish the rounds, then you're gonna go again. Okay, here we go. Feet flat on the ground. Bring it up for that chest press and go. Oops. Palms facing each other. Close grip. Really hitting those triceps. Low back is pressing the ground. Oh, those triceps on number 20. Oh boy, my first set was too big. Breathing out on the way up. Woo. All right, if you're moving into that second movement, you're in those Sumo Romanian squats with the weights. Nice job, guys. We're at 3 minutes. Woo! Nice wide stance, wider than your normal squat. Make sure those knees are out over those toes. A little bit of deadlift action. Hips go back, waist goes forward. Not rounding it out. Chest stays as high as possible. Just clearing those legs on the way down. With that Sumo Romanian squat deadlift. Woo! After you're done this, you're into your wood choppers. 25 per side. Nice job. All right, shake out that grip. You got the wood choppers. After wood choppers, you're into high knees, butt kickers. Then the single arm burpee devil press. Set yourself up. Ooh. $49, $50 butt kickers, knee kick or butt high knees, butt kickers. Woo! It's like, I don't know if I did that right. All right. Single arm. Holy cow, it's only 10 if I've been counting right. Halfway. Made halfway in the burpees. We were at 14 minutes almost, 13 and a half, so. Time for bench. Are you with me, Amber?
Yeah, I'm actually ahead of you, but I paused because I didn't know what was next.
Oh.
But not by much. And that's the first time, probably only time I'll ever say that.
Oh. More to come on that. All right, here you go.
We go 50 again?
50 again.
Holy shit.
Back press.
Okay.
Let's go down to 25 so we can kind of move through this actually. 25, close grip, chest press, hitting those little teeny triceps. We'll be so little teeny after today. After the chest press, you're going into those sumo squats, 25. Lower back is pressing on that ground. Sumo Romanian deadlift squat. Only one. Woo! We got a minute 15 left. Let's get these done. 25. If you're done, Amber, you're going right into those high knees butt kickers. Foot choppers after this. And time. Woo! I'm glad I didn't have to go to the wood choppers.
Actually, question if I'm doing them right. You want to watch for a second?
Yeah.